What's up, everybody? This is Erasmus, and welcome to Africa Sports Feed. So, we are going to preview the game of Namibia versus Angola. So, this is a round of 16, the last 16. So, just to go through both teams, this is the first time for Namibia qualifying to the round of 16. This is the first time Namibia getting out of the group stage at AFCON. So, um, this match, is not going to be easy for Namibia. So Angola have done very well in their group. The group that had Algeria, Burkina Faso, and Mauritania, they finished on top of their group with 7 points, meaning they won 2 games, and through one game they beaten Burkina Faso, they've beaten Mauritania, and they drew with Algeria, so they have done very well. On the other hand, Namibia was also an underdog in their group, the group that consists of Tunisia, Mali, and South Africa. So, and nobody expected Namibia to make it through to the round of 16, but they made it out to the round of 16, beating Tunisia, who did not do well at all at this AFCON. So, what do I expect from these two teams? Both of these two teams, they don't like to have ball position. They prefer to counter attack. So, in the match between Mali and Mali and Namibia, Namibia actually played very well. So until the 70th minute, or 70th minute where they decided to step back and just defend because all they needed is a point. So they defended very well. So Namibia was beaten by South Africa 4-0 on their second match of the group, which when I look at it, I don't think South Africa beat Namibia 4-0 because they are better than Namibia. But I look at it that Namibia was too naive, so much naive, because they came out of their first match where they beat Tunisia 1-0, and they felt like Tunisia is better team than South Africa. They had this whole courage of feeling like they can just go on attack and control the game and having a high line with South Africa, ignoring the whole speed that South Africa has because South Africa have some fast players. We talk about Pesitao. We have Mokwena. We have Mudau. We have really good and fast players in the South African team. But I don't think South Africa is actually better than was actually better than in Namibia, because if you look at the game in general, South Africa, apart from a counter-attacking goals that they've scored and the Benedina, they didn't really create chances of saying they were dominating the game and they had chances created, the tight area. We actually gave them rooms to run through and counter attack our team. So we look at Pesitao counter-attacking, and always our players, our defenders were making this high line. So yeah, it's naivety that really got Namibia beaten by South Africa by 4 goals to 0. So because the moment South Africa scored the first goal, they start to look at back, say, okay, now we have our goal that we needed. We are winning this game. We just have to settle and allow Namibia to come, because now they want to win and show that they can beat us. So when we went on and tried to attack more and try to get a goal, we leave a room for South Africa to attack more. So, but when you look at the game, when Namibia played against Mali, you can see that they can be compact, they can defend very well, they can have their wingers tucked in just to defend together. So I believe Namibia is a good team, but so I've watched all Angola's games when they play against Algeria, when they play against Mauritania. Um, so and when they play against Burkina Faso, so they are a really good team. So they are physical. So one thing that I've noticed with us, we are scared to be physical a bit. So Namibia is scared to be a little bit physical with the opponent. if I'm not mistaken, up to now Namibia haven't got any yellow card. So it's good to be disciplined. And I enjoy it when a team is disciplined, like Namibia right now. They are a disciplined team, but there are times where you really just need to stick a leg in there, just to be a bit physical, just to tell your opponent and show your opponent that you are present, your presence is there. So, and put a bit of fear in, especially in the midfield there. So you can put fear in the in the players in the midfield, that they cannot just walk around with the ball like they want. They have to be agents of making mistakes and overpass the ball, or strike a ball, and so on. So one thing that we lack is physicality, that we don't go toe to toe physically with these teams, or opponent. So, in as well as when I look at our striker Shalulile, so he's just not at he's not at the level that we know him. He should be at the level of Mamelodi Sundowns. So, as I mentioned before, in the game of South Africa, we could see that every player, every defender was marking him. So it's up to the coach, um, to think of ways how to use him. So you cannot just die out of the game, and so on. So the service as well, with our wingers, they are not really, except the game of Tunisia. You can see the balls were crossed in. Hotto brought in balls in, and Shalule had chances that he missed. But other than that, in other games, he didn't really get chances just to uh, um, show his capabilities. So another thing is like, when you look at our midfield, other than what we have, what we actually play with at the bench with, I just don't see midfielders who can really step up. I saw Pepama coming in the game against Mali. Um, He was just off. He was just off. I couldn't notice what he did in the whole 15 minutes when he played. He didn't actually do anything. Comparing to what Prince Shueza did. Very good player, young. Uh, uh, um, he got that gravity. Um, so comparing to what comparing to what Shueda did, so looking at the players like Pepamas, when he came in the midfield against Mali, I couldn't see what he had done. I couldn't see anything at all. So comparing to Shueda, what he been doing, low ground gravity that the player have is young. He have that low ground gravity. He know how to spin a player and just lay off a ball very quick and so on. So I think what we need more from players, who can step up when the other player is not playing. So especially in the midfield. So how am I going to line up my team? This is what I'm planning. Like, if I was the coach, this is what I would do. Um, the lineup against Mali was actually good. So I will bring on my left back. Anunopo still remain. Although he was off pace in the game of South Africa, I will still put Hananub in. I'll put in Lubeni Haukongo and Amutenya as my centre back. I'll bring Nyambe back in, though Kamberipa did well, did not do bad at all. No, I'll keep Kamberipa. I'll keep Kamberipa in. But we need overlappers, somebody to overlap. And I didn't see Kamberipa doing it at all. So that's the reason I wanted to bring Nyambe in. But I'll still keep Kamberipa in, and maybe bring Nyambe if we need a goal and we are not creating chances. So I'll put Katuo approach Pietres back in the midfield. Katuo just had the physicality that we lack. He's feisty, so I'll put him in there, and then ahead of them I'll put Shueda. Press weather. I'll put him there. So and my front three would be Hoto. Um, uh, I love Mudeu. I love Mudeu. He been doing great, but I'll bring in body back, and then maybe replace him with Monteu in the second half. So I'll bring in body back, and as well as Peter Shalulile. But I wouldn't mind if I'll bring the coach bring Shalulile maybe second half and start with Monteu, Hoto, and uh, and uh, and uh, and and Imponzi. But Shalula is your captain, is your star boy. So sometimes you just need a player because anytime he can score a goal for you. I saw him in our qualifiers matches, so uh, he's a great player. So you just need to create more chance for him. So I'll keep the same team that we had against Mali, except I'll replace Mote with Imbondi, just to bring Mote in the second half when the defense is a bit tired because we need the physicality of him and the speed of him just to come and deal with the defense when the defense of Angola is a bit tired. So that's my preview. Please comment what team will you put down from Namibia. What changes would you make to the team that we had against Mali? So we just want to hear from you. Thank you very much for watching. So this is African Sports View. So please subscribe to our channel. Just please click the subscribe button. It doesn't hurt anybody just to hit it. So it just help us to grow the channel more, and as well as uh, 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 for YouTube to recommend other viewers to watch the channel because there's an engagement. Please like, no, just click that like button as well. We are thankful very much for viewing and watching with us. Thank you.